Hello, everybody. My name is Laura Ritchie, and for this week's discussion, we are discussing the relevance of Western civilization. Throughout my research and learning, when it comes to the investigation of why the concept of civilization is relevant today, we must first gain an understanding of what Western civilization is and where it began. The progress of Western civilization follows its underlying foundation back to Europe and the Mediterranean. As we learn from Lawrence Birkin in this week's reading of what is Western civilization, it is connected to Old Greece, the Roman Empire, and the medieval Western Christendom, which rose out of the Middle Ages to experience such transformation scenes as the Renaissance, the Reformation, the Enlightenment, the Industrial Revolution, logical insurgency, and the advancement of liberal vote-based system. Also, as we continue through this week's readings, we see from Alexander's reflection of ancient and modern freedom, the developments of classical Greece and ancient Rome are viewed as fundamental periods in Western history. We can also see a couple of social commitments additional rose up out of the agnostic people groups of pre-Christian Europe. For example, the Celts and the Germans, just as some critical strict commitments got from Judaism and Hellenistic Judaism stemming back to the Second Temple Judea, Galilee, and the early Jewish diaspora and some of their medieval influences. Western Christianity has assumed an unmistakable job in the forming of Western progress, which all through the vast majority of its history has been about comparable to Christian culture. Western development has spread to deliver the prevailing societies of present-day America and Oceania and has gigantic worldwide impact in ongoing hundreds of years of numerous periods of view. The Industrial Revolution started in Britain in the 18th century, affected by the Enlightenment of Age of Revolution rose out of the United States and France as a component of the change of the West into its industrialized, democratized, present-day structure. As expressed by Robert Royal in his Who Put the West in Western Civilization, the grounds of North and South America, South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand turned out to be initial segments of European empires and afterward home to new Western countries, while Africa and Asia were to a great extent cut up between Western forces. Research facilities of Western majority rule system were established in Britain's settlements in Australia from the mid-1900s of years, while South America to a great extent made a new dictatorship. In the 20th century, total government vanished from Europe, and regardless of scenes of fascism and communism by the end of the century, for all intents and purpose, all of Europe was choosing its pioneers justly. Most Western countries were intensely engaged with the First and Second World Wars and extended Cold War. World War II saw fascism vanquished in Europe and the rise of the United States and Soviet Union as adversaries, worldwide forces, and another East-West political difference. Thank you for listening.